What's up? What's up? It's your boy Saucy Rossy, the Canadian king of backyard barbecue, and check out these beef short ribs, like literally smoked to perfection. My goodness. I picked these up at my local butcher, Vessel Meats, in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, but I actually picked them up at the Halifax Seaport Farmers Market, where they also have a stand. Just look at this marbling. Look at this cut of beef. It is absolutely beautiful and incredible. Oh, beef short ribs are a little difficult, but also simple. It's one of those things. Patience is key. So let's talk you through it. I'm starting off with some Bear Burton's W sauce. Using this as a binder, it's perfect for beef ribs. Then I'm going in with some Kosmos Q cow cover. This stuff is delicious on beef, and I thought it would be an absolute perfect match make in heaven for these beef ribs. So go ahead and lather on that W sauce. And it's really important. We want to make sure we cover all sides, every single side. The front, the back, the left, the right, the top, the bottom, because we want to season all those sides as well. So get your dry rub, and we're going to make sure we sprinkle it on everywhere. Now, it's a dry rub. I know it says rub, but you make sure to pet it in. Do not rub it in. That's what's important here, and we want to evenly distribute it on every single side. Like I said, the front, the back, the left, the right, the top, the bottom. That's super important with seasoning. Then we're going to throw it on the offset smoker. I'm running this around 225 to get things started. I'm going low and slow at the beginning and trying to impart that smoky flavor. Now, I'm using oak wood today. I really enjoy oak wood with beef. It's kind of like the staple of barbecue, really. But you could use many different types of wood. You know, do your research on that as you see fit. But I do recommend starting with just oak wood. It's simple. And as you can see here, I'm just letting it run low and slow. It's sat on this smoker, I don't know, probably about 8 hours total. Right here, we're about the 4 or 5 hour mark, and you can see those bones are just starting to pull out now. I got real excited once I started to see this. This is exactly what I want to see. You can also notice that bark is starting to form on there, and boy, oh boy, I'm pretty excited about that as well. That's going to be absolutely fantastic. Now, here's about the 6 hour mark or so, and you can really see that bark is setting in. Oh, that bone pull looks immaculate. I'm really excited about this. Now, if you've never had beef short ribs, they have such a wild and beefy flavor. The bones allow a lot of juice to remain inside of the cut of meat. And as you saw at the very beginning, it already was a cut of meat with a lot of marbling, which means we're going to render down a lot of fat. This is going to be extremely juicy and flavorful. I can't wait to dig into this. It's going to be a 10 out of 10. So at this point, I don't know. I'd say we're about the 6 hour mark. And at this part, I actually took it and set it inside some tin foil. And I also put a little bit of tin foil over the top. And what that was to do was mainly just kind of soften up this bark we've developed. At this point, it's kind of hard. So we want to make sure that we soften it up and loosen it and really make it enjoyable for the person biting in. Okay, so this is just before I wrapped it in that tin foil. And boy, oh boy, look at those bones pulling out. I didn't get a backside shot before, and man, oh man, those bones are pulling perfect. Check that out. So like I said, I wrapped this in tinfoil to finish it off. You could even pull it off the smoker and finish it off in the tinfoil in an oven around 275 if you want. I did kick the heat up a little bit at the end of this cook. So that's an easier way if you don't want to run the smoker the entire time for you to get pretty much the same result. And this was it, guys. Like, check this out. Doesn't this look fantastic? I'm actually really excited about these beef ribs. The last time I cooked beef ribs, I didn't get this result. And so really happy with, just the turnout here. That bark is intense. And boy, oh boy, this beef is just, it's cooked perfect. I mean, look how jiggly it is, right? Like, look at that. That's jiggly like a booty right there. My goodness. I'm stoked. So I took my knife, my chef knife by the rock, slicing into this, and, be careful here. We want to make sure we're keeping that bark intact. Don't let your knife kind of ruin everything. But boy, oh boy, look at this. They say it's the best bite in barbecue. Now, personally, I actually don't believe that. I think brisket burnt ends are the best bite in barbecue, but this is definitely in the top 3 for me. I really, really, really enjoyed every single rib here. These were so good, so juicy, so succulent, so fragrant. The bark was so defined and well developed. Oh yeah, I absolutely love this. And just look how juicy these are too, eh? Like, look at my gloves, look at the butcher paper, all that tallow just leaking out, that rendered fat. It's just absolutely incredible. Holy guacamole. You know, I'm getting pretty excited about how good I'm getting at barbecue. I was even thinking about entering a competition this summer up here in Nova Scotia. And it's Kansas City certified, so that should be interesting, but we'll see how that goes. More info on that to come in the near future. But boy, golly, bud, look at this. Doesn't that look absolutely immaculate and delicious? Check me out, guys. If you're not liked and subscribed to this YouTube channel, I highly recommend you join my ever-growing community of home cooks. The summer's coming, and I'm going to be dropping barbecue game every week. I'm here to help you guys out. Make sure you learn how to barbecue for your significant others, your friends, your family, even better. And by golly, beef ribs are an easy way to impress absolutely everyone. Holy. I mean, I've been bragging about it here, but check out that bark. Check out that juiciness. Look at all that tallow everywhere. These are just succulent and incredible. This was a 10 out of 10. Thanks for watching.